Hello team, what's up? Welcome to Motosumo, my name is Ben Parsons. What is up? What are you saying? Welcome team to your class. I'm going to be your guide through this, your mentor through this half an hour fast and fun class. Oh, we've already got a big name on the board. It's Ingy, how we doing? Coming from lovely Wales, what is up? Lovely words. I've got some Welsh in me as well, so hey, we're basically the same. Cool team. So this fast and fun class is all about sort of interval work. It's all about sort of high intensity interval training. If you want to know, it's very important to sort of put this into your training because it's very good at burning calories. It's very good to put this alongside something like an endurance game because it's completely different. It's about raising the heart rate, bringing it down. It's about taking those rests, resetting and then smashing out again. It's about those short sort of periods of time in which you attack it and then pull it back. Team, if you're doing the on-demand class, I want you to get into one of our live classes. Our live classes is where you get the most out of Motosumo, so why wouldn't you get in the live class? It's where we get to shout your name out, and who doesn't like their name being shouted out throughout the entire class? Because I can see your number, I can see your name, I can see your emojis, so that's when we get to get a bit of communication. That's what it's all about. Now seeing that I've discussed that, let's get into it. Now once again, fast and fun class is all about getting fast and fun, so I've got some big tunes. So before we do that, what we do to start off every single class team is I want you to take it down into resistance 0. That basically means you knock off every little drop of resistance on your bike and you just start your legs moving. I want you to feel that under those legs. Then I want you to add a little drop of resistance on for me. Now that is your resistance 1. That's basically a flat road, as if you're riding along that flat road, not going downhill, not going uphill, where it feels nice and easy, but you feel supported. That's what we like to be. That's what we like to start. Let me put some bangers on and let's get into it. Okay. That's your resistance 1. That's some tunes in there. Let's keep those legs going. Now, every time I go up in resistance, it's like I had a little bit of an incline on. So imagine you're sort of running up a treadmill. Every time you add a little bit of incline on, makes it a bit harder. The same with this, it's like adding a little bit of incline on every single time. So it gets tougher and tougher, harder and harder, and we're gonna have to bring that cadence down as we go through this. And your cadence team, on the other hand, is basically your speed. So if you look at the bottom of your screen, you can see your cadence meter. Now, that's measured in RPM. So the number I shout out at you, or just say to you nicely, is your revolutions per minute. Now, you may not need to know exactly what that means, just that I want you to sort of find out, especially throughout this warm-up, what each sort of number feels like in your body, in each resistance as well. So to start with, I'm going to sort of just play around with some quite easy ones, but as when we start to get into the session, when I shout out a number, and I'm saying it's a push pace, that should be a struggle to get in there, to stay within those brackets. So it's all about learning your resistances and your cadences within this warm-up. That's what it's there for. It's there to warm you up. It's there to set you up for the class. It's there for you to learn your resistances right here, right now. I also want you to set your intention in this warm-up, both mentally and physically, by your actions of how you want this class to go, how you want to push yourself in this class. Because it's not a long one, so we've got to make the most out of it. All right, I'm gonna pump this music up. We're gonna get some little push paces on. 30 seconds of work, 90 to 100. Team ready, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 90 to 100 on that cadence. Let's see it. Don't be shy. Oh, I've jumped up into the hundreds. So zingy. Three, 2, 1, nice. Little break. We go for that exact same thing again, but I want you to add maybe 1 or 2 points onto the RPM. Team, we're going 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1, pull it back. Hitting some bigger numbers again. I want you to add between 3 to 5 this time. Bit of a bigger jump coming up, but really start to lock into that technique, elbows in, gentle bend in those arms. You're not crunched over like this, because that would look ridiculous. No, chest is pushed through, back is nice and straight. Ready to go again. 30 seconds, 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Three, 2, 1. One more. 30 seconds. Red zone. Ready? 3, 2, 1. For that, we'll just go to the end of the song. Three, 2, 1, rest there. Resistance 2. Remember adding that little bit of resistance on, as if you're adding a little bit of incline on. For this, we're just going to work with the drops. We're going to work with that music. So I want you to bring up the pace a little bit. Just get into that green zone. Nothing mad. Picks up the pace. Nice, Ingy, there you go. Holding that. And then what we do is explode out of it. So 30-second push only. You feeling good? 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Maybe 95 plus. Slow it down. How was that? Now we're starting to work that same thing. Let's start to build it up. Back into that green zone. Back into that green zone as we explode out of it again. Sing it. When you close my name. Oh, I don't know the words. I go crazy, 'cause I can't escape when you call my name. When you call my name. You got one more to go in this song. Build it up. Build it up. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Four, 3, 2, 1, nice. Now we're going to work in resistance 3, take it up there for me. We're going to work with some shorter sprints. And we're gonna match them 1-to-1. Work to rest ratio. We start with 15 seconds work, 15 seconds rest. And then we go 20, 20, 25, 25, 30, 30. Got it? Resistance 3, remember, heavy. But because we're starting with such a short sprint, we can push that pace up. 85 to 95, 15 seconds only. 3, 2, 1, let's go. What's up, RT, how you doing? Resistance 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we work 20 seconds to work, 20 seconds rest. Remember, it's always 1-to-1. 20, 20 this time. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Resistance 3, so this is heavy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. 2 more before then we work our way back down. Remember, it's always a 1-to-1. 25, 25. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice, those numbers, Ingy. Five. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Pull it back. Keep those legs moving. Your final one is 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds rest. Max effort in that resistance 3. Seeing sort of big numbers we can pull out here. 10 seconds time. Ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
I can see what we are, don't know where we belong. Wanna know what you're thinking, wanna know what something's missing. Started stories before, but they ended up short. Get me up to higher places, want you to feel my pages. Is this for real or is it just a fantasy?
4, 3, 2, 1. Rest there, drop it down, resistance 2. Keep those legs moving, try to put it in green zone. Resistance 2, drop it down, green zone. Ready for another big push face? I am. We work with the music again. We work hand in hand with this music. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Resistance 2, so you can hit yellow zone easy. 95 minimum. Four, 3, 2, 1, nice. The next one, as we've already practiced, is going to happen in resistance 3. I know it's grim. A resistance 3 sprint is literally the worst thing. I'm aware. But you know what? I'm doing it here with you. We do this together. This is a team effort. Resistance 3. 85 to 95 is where I want you for that sprint. And we got a bit of a longer break, which means that when we hit, boom, we go, we fly. We're halfway through the entire class. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
We can always stay a little longer. We don't have a plan.
Very good.
Just let me live.
Fortunately or unfortunately for you, we work with the song again. Back to resistance 2. Back into that green zone. Waiting for another drop. So find that green zone to build yourself up into it. Let the song, let the mood take you over here. Let those big tunes come in. Let that build up. Get you ready. Resistance 2, remember these are only 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. You got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Next one we do is in resistance 3. Hey, you better just be happy that we've not gone up into resistance 4 yet. Because as hard as resistance 3 sprints are, resistance 4 sprints are something else. So find that steady pace. And fine. Just get it into that sort of 60s or early 70s as we're sort of getting those legs ready. We're sort of winding them up to then explode. 85 to 95 for the final push of this song. Let's make it a big one. Then we got some resistance 4 fun. The joy. Ready? Let's go! Three, 2, 1.
I've got issues.
Very nice. Oh. So this artist, the one that's had the previous 2 songs and this one as well, is called Aiyo. A-I-Y-O. It's big like EDM-y type like big bangers that you can only have like big drops to. And so it's time for some resistance 4 sprints. Hope you're in resistance 4. These resistance 4 sprints are going to be stood up. About 65 to 75. And it's going to be a completely different story than those sat down sprints, because those are all about pace. Those are all about being sat down. This is about being stood up and smashing it out. You ready? Stood up. Resistance 4. 3, 2, 1, go! Three, 2, 1. Yo, Elise. We're in that final 10 minutes. We got under 10 minutes to go. Oh God. That was tough. That was tough. We've got that same thing again. In fact, you know what? We're going to flip it. Let's stand it up now into a sort of slow stood up section. And we're going to push that down. Up we get. Because this moment we get to, like, as soon as it drops, you sit down and you're flying through it. Sort of 70 to 85. I'm pumped. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, my legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Take it down to resistance 1 for me. And just move your legs. And move your legs. All right. Yet another song with huge drops in. It's a fast and fun. So that's what we've got to be used to. And this time, rather than going from sort of nothing to sprinting, we're going to change resistance. So in resistance 1 right now, I want you to just pick up the pace. This should feel, dare I say, it won't feel nice, but it'll feel nicer than that sort of resistance 4 sprint. So just get into the yellow zone for me. Bang, just like that. Just like that. On the drop, we're going to go from resistance 1 to resistance 2, and you're going to hold your speed. So look at your number now, pick it up. What you can do is add resistance in the drop. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Nice, pull it back. How was that? Pulling that back, but keeping those legs going. Back to resistance 1. Find that yellow zone. We don't actually have that much longer left. We're going to make it count. We're going to make it a good one as we push it through the last few pushes. It's just sort of been back to back, like big tunes, hasn't it? That's what we signed up for. It's fast and fun. So good. Allow yourself a little break. We're going to slowly bring it back up to yellow zone. Resistance 1. Ingi Motosumo. This time, we're skipping out resistance 2. You go from resistance 1 to 3. You heard me. I'm going to go to the end of the song. This is going to be extra hard. Resistance 1 to 3. Ready? 3, 2, 1. To resistance 3. Five, 4. These are not real seconds, I know. 3, 2, 1. Rest. I'm sorry, I completely lied to you. Those were some fake seconds that I was just giving you then. But hey ho. Resistance 2 for me. Let's finish this off. 1 minute race. Take us to the end. Resistance 2, fast as you can go. I'm sort of setting myself, sort of centering myself as we go through this. Ready? I'm gonna start this a bit earlier. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We'll just use the timer. We'll just use the timer. Let's go. Thirty seconds left. Let's go. Ten. 5, 3, 2, 1. Resistance 0 for me. We made it. Yes, despite those fake seconds, which were it's a bit of a pet peeve of most people when trainers in classes are like, 5 seconds, 5, 4, and I did it. I did that, and I apologize. Oh well, we're here now, aren't we? We did it, we made it to the end of the class. Breathe in, team. Give yourself that little bit of reflection on the class. Big deep breaths in through your nose. And out. In. Out. Final time in. Out, just slowly resetting. Heart rate coming down, breath coming down, allowing your muscles and body to sort of relax slowly, rather than just running off, being like, boom, done, next. You allow yourself a bit of time. Stand up for me. Push your heels down, push those hips back. Give me a little wiggle into that. Feel that stretch down those calves, down those ankles. Nice, and spinning around the other way, doing that same thing. Good, really feeling it down there. 3, 2, 1. Boom, from there, take your arms up. Little lean over. Oh, nice, little lean over to the other side. And from there, you're gonna bring it round into your center. Well, you are done. Thank you so much for joining me on another epic class. That was wicked. Sending all the favorites. Peace out, team. Peace and love all round. Thank you for joining me, as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Making sure you're clicking pause and save. Making sure you're finding us on social media as well. I'll see you very soon. See you.